What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of F1 2020. This week, we've got one of my favorite tracks on the circuit. I feel like I have a lot of favorite tracks, but this is seriously one of the top ones for me. I love it. There's so much speed. This is Monza, the cathedral of speed, baby. So we're going to have lots of wide open areas, lots of high-speed corners, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So before we get into the race weekend, let's check out what we've got going on. It looks like it's a short week leading up to the race. So we've only got 2 days to work with. We've got weight training, which is going to work on our second driver. I saw a comment the other day. People are wondering why I'm not investing in our second driver. I plan on replacing him at the end of the season, so that it just doesn't make sense. Power team building isn't bad, but we're not really working on any power team upgrades, so I don't think that's going to help us. Sponsor events, I mean, 100 team acclaim isn't going to do much for us, but I feel like for right now, that's kind of the only thing that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. Now, if we go over to our facilities, you guys can see we do have $2.49 million. I think I'm going to hold off on an upgrade, though. So the two things I'm kind of eyeing right now, one is under durability. I kind of want to get this resource point generation here. It's going to move us from 60 a week to 120 a week. Now, I'm pretty sure those are just resource points you can use anywhere. I don't think it's specifically tied to durability. And you guys can see all these other ones, we have upgraded that resource point generation, but these cost $6 million to go up to level 2. Durabilities only cost 4.5, so it's a little bit more attainable. I feel like getting an extra 60 points a week is just going to slowly over time, take care of us and get us more opportunities. The other thing I'm kind of looking at that's fairly inexpensive is this one right here. For $3 million, we can moderately improve the second driver's experience stat. And I found exactly what that's doing for us. So if we go over here under corporate, you guys could see currently the level 1 upgrade is giving +5 experience to Nick here. So I'm assuming level 2 might do +10 or +15. And again, that's something that's going to pay us back over long term because we're going to end up getting more resource points. So that's kind of the focus that I have right now. Let me know which one you guys think would be better. Now, in terms of R&D, I think we're just going to hold off. We already have quite a few things under progress right now, so I just kind of want to hold out. We only have 800 resource points, so we might as well wait and see what happens. And then on the vehicle, you guys know we've got some worn parts. If we go back to overview, you guys will see it says worn components, one or more fitted vehicle components have excessive wear. Well, I was looking at it, and I mean, this ICE, the actual engine itself, is starting to get towards the end of its life cycle, but it's not awful. We have 3 of these currently. There's a plus button. Could you just add a 4th one? Does that cost money? Does it cost like time? I'm not sure what happens there. But we've got 3 of them, and we're currently on race 15 out of 22. So I'm thinking if we just do this race here at Monza, then we should be good on the rest of the season if we just go to a 3rd engine. But at the same time, Monza's really fast, so maybe we do want to upgrade it early and not have the performance fall off here. I kind of also would have focused on having a good end to the season, though. So I think it's worn, but it's not overly worn. I think we can work with it, and who knows? We'll see what we could do in practice and qualifying. If it ends up being too worn, we can swap things out. It's no big deal at all. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to Monza, baby. I'm excited. Actually, in real life, this is one of 3 Italian races that are happening this year, which is kind of interesting. The season schedule this year is going to be insane. The Cathedral of Speed, baby. I love this track so much. So much of it is just flat out, just pure insanity. We're running a track acclimatization. I forget, is it a right-hander after this straight? I think it's a right, yeah. Got an interesting little zone right here, but yeah, dude, it's just the straights, the DRS zones,
You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear.
I literally just started practice. Like this is the first lap out here. I don't know. We might be pushing a bit. We're gonna drive this thing till the wheels fall off, baby. I'm not worried about it. We're gonna be fine. If it blows up on us out there, then that's just fate. The more I think about it, the more I think that maybe it could have been a good idea for us to swap out components before this race. This track is just so, like, there's 2 sections that are so hard on your engine. You're just flat out 8th gear there, just full fully on the gas. No letting off at all. So obviously that's going to wear down the engine a bit. Honestly, maybe it's a good thing that we didn't swap early, because that way we'll really beat up on these old parts, and then we can have fresher parts for the rest of the season. I don't know. It's going to be all right. It's not the end of the world either way, I don't think. So it looks like we're up here in P2 to start things off. Leclerc's about a car length ahead of us. That corner right there is one that I honestly struggle with the most. I have a hard time not running wide into the gravel. Here's another section. I guess there's 3 sections where you're flat out. This is insane. Whew. Come through here. This is one of the more fun sections of the track. Ooh. That wasn't too bad from us right there. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. We're flat through this back section. Go around this big corner here, and then it's flat all the way across the finish line. Looking like we might have a P6 quali, all right.
What was the secret of your qualifying pace?
If I told you, they'd introduce regulations against it. That's kind of funny.
Was today a good day for you?
Things went really well. I'm more than happy.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
I'm gonna say we've really been working on chassis, so we want to give the chassis squad a shout out there.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate your interview. You're getting me paid, baby. That's good stuff. So yeah, no, I mean, not bad. You know, P6. That's a good setup. We actually out-qualified Albon. I feel like he's so up and down, dude. He's all over the place. Sometimes he's absolutely slaying out. Other times he's not. But he's definitely beating us by quite a bit there. Looks like we've got a bit of team acclaim boost and stuff here. We're going to be able to get to level 12. Not quite. I really want to get up to level 20 of our team to be able to get a 4th sponsor.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour.
250.
11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today.
There's going to be lots of passing, man. Hopefully it ends up working out for us. You guys know we do have some pretty good straight line speed. We've been focusing more on aero and on chassis lately. We haven't. I mean, we got the Mercedes engine up front and then haven't touched it since. So we'll see if that ends up working out for us. Let's take a look at our race strategy here. It's looking like default strategy is going to be softs into mediums. Let me check something. I saw a comment the other day that somebody said we should try running on mediums first and then swap to softs, because that way we're going to be able to be on the soft tires, which are quicker when we're lighter in fuel, and we're going to be faster overall. Actually, you know what? We are going to be able to change our first tire, because you have to use the tires that you used from, is it FP2? I guess we could try it out in the future. We could try to qualify on mediums, which wouldn't be a very good idea, but then that would allow us to do the medium to soft strategy. I don't know. I don't think we really want to mess with this unless we want to pit 1 lap earlier. That's going to add 0.028 seconds to our projected time, which isn't that much, but I mean, I would imagine we probably want to try to stay on the softs for as long as possible here. So I think we're just going to stay with the selected strategy for now. We're not going to get too crazy. It looks good. It's going to be a mad dash for that first chicane, baby. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. I'm going overtake mode, rich mix. See if we can get off to a decent start here. All right. I'm going to back it off. Let's be smart about this. I don't want contact. I also want to defend the house, though. All right, we had a decent little jump there. We got Danny Ricciardo to our right. He's going to fall back in line. We're good to go. I'm going to go a little bit of overtake mode here. Let's try to hold our spot as much as we can. So we gained a position there. Not too bad. We kind of broke a little bit late there. We gotta find the limit here at Monza. It's honestly it's a pretty difficult track. Not difficult, but like the braking points, you kind of got to brake a little bit earlier than you think, because you're going so fast. So there's this kind of dance that you have to do. Looks like Albon was able to pass Danny Rick behind us.
We've held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
We want to try to stay in DRS range as much as we can here. DRS on lap 3 is definitely going to change the game a bit for us. Woo, this engine is running hot, boy. Pretty good little chicane through there, nice and smooth. We're finding our groove here. This is just—it's such a simple track, dude. It's mostly just
some information on Hamilton. They're slowing down.
Uh-oh.
It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Hamilton's got some issues. Bono, get on it. It's never good. Mechanical issues. I'm assuming he's up in front of us, but I'm not sure. I see Vettel and Verstappen. I'm assuming the two Mercedes are going to be up in front of them, but again, no way to tell. So we got our rich mix, we got our overtake mode on. We're trying to stay within range, about 0.6 behind Vettel. Let's go ahead and brake late through here.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Jeff, I don't need to hear it. I know, dude, I'm driving this thing into the ground. You're going to find this thing in a dumpster somewhere after the race. Ooh. Kind of got on the gas a little bit too early. We're going a little bit too fast there. It's all right, though. We've set the best middle sector of the race so far.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We'll see what we can do. Vettel's obviously going to have DRS as well. Oh, my gosh, dude. Can you imagine going that fast, slamming on the brakes, and ending up inches from them? Wow. We got a couple of corners into our next DRS zone. DRS zone. So we'll see what we can do here. We've got the chicane and then two right-handers. If we can keep it close enough, that long straight.
Right, we have a very worn-out MG UK. Our battery charge speed is suffering, and if it gets much worse, we could be forced to retire.
Oh, don't tell me that. That really long straight under the bridge is what I was going to say. This might be an overtaking opportunity here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're not going to be able to catch him. All right, let's back off. Woo, dude, this is insanity. Oh, my goodness. Nice save, Trev. Here we go.
Caution.
We get a caution. Is that Bottas? Interesting.
Green flag.
It looks like both of the Mercedes are struggling a bit, huh? Oh, hang in there, Trev. Dang it. If we could have gripped a little bit more around that corner, we would have stayed right up with these guys. Going overtake mode with Rich Mix. We got DRS.
8.7 seconds.
Looks like Vettel's going to be going around Verstappen. So wait, Hamilton had issues, and that was Bottas back there. Oh, Hamilton's behind us.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They're retiring from the race.
So both Mercedes are having major issues today. Interesting. I mean, that bodes well for the rest of us. Our current P4 would be a P6 otherwise, you know what I mean? Like, we definitely have the two Mercedes in front of us, so this bodes well for a good day for us as long as we can keep it together. Rich Mix overtake mode, DRS. Are we going to be able to catch Verstappen? Not quite. I feel like I overtook a lot in this section in like last year's series, but I'm not really getting close here. Ooh, run it a little bit live.
To be down slightly, it's showing some minor wear.
I'm not worried about it. All right, so we need a really smooth corner through here. Let's actually brake, find that groove to where we can just keep on the gas the entire time. There it is. Rich Mix, overtake mode, DRS, slipstream.
Pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
Is he gonna go for a move on Vettel? This could get dangerous here. Come on, get up on Vettel, Trev. Fight Max here, fight Max here, fight. Ah, dang it. I was really wanting that, but man, it sucks. He was about to try to make a move on Vettel as we were about to try to make a move on him, so nobody ended up making a move. But hey, we're pretty solidly up here, so that's exciting. We might be able to get some sort of an undercut strategy or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. We got to stay close though. We can't lose focus here, Trev. We're out of ERS, man. We've got DRS, but we have no ERS. We're down to 7%.
This is 2.7 seconds.
I'm trying to use our Rich Mix to our advantage as much as we can. Ooh, kind of overshot that a bit. That's what I'm saying, dude. This track, you end up going faster than the guidelines. Even if you break what the guidelines tell you to, sometimes you'll overshoot it. Guys are just in their own little drafting slipstream party up there. DRS party, everything that they can use together, and we're back here like struggling to keep up with them. I'm thinking I might just try to back off a bit and try to build our ERS back up. Trying to get ready in case we have to defend against Albon behind us or anything. I mean, we're in a good spot.
Open. Let's box this lap.
Gonna be boxing this lap. Looks like Verstappen made his move on Vettel there. Well, we'll see what happens. You know, I just feel like we're kind of chasing an egg that I don't think we're gonna be able to catch here. I don't know why you would not be able to catch an egg, but I think you guys get the gist. Coming up on the pits here, I believe. I think it's going to be on this inside corner. Are we pitting? Yeah, we're pitting. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and brake. Don't want any penalties or anything. Let's stay underneath the pit speed. So it looks like Vettel went into the pits. Did Verstappen? Verstappen stayed out. And Charles Leclerc stayed out as well. So we're going to be going in ahead of them. It's obviously, I mean, the pits are empty here, which is going to be good for us. 1.9 second stop. That's going to put us right on the rear end of Vettel here. We've got 81% ERS. We're coming out into open air, open traffic here. So this is not going to be good. We're going to have to go to the runoff. Okay. All right, go to the runoff here, Trev. I tried. You know, it's a thing. Dude. That was just a momentary lapse of judgment. I'm not going to lie to you. I was just trying to push. I was trying to catch up. All I could think about was catching up to Vettel there. Ooh, Albon's locking up on those new mediums. Yeah, I was trying to push to catch up to him, and I you know, there are corners in races, and you got to slow down to go around those, and I guess I just forgot that those existed. You know, what's a corner? So now we got somebody new to chase here. We're back at a P16. Obviously not our best positioning, but it's a provisional P16. It is not locked in stone yet. At least we're going to be able to have a battle with Albon here. Would have preferred it to be a battle with Seb, but it's all right. He's kind of pulling away a little bit. I'm going to try to save as much ERS as we can. If we get a good corner here. Not really our best one. We were kind of late to get on the gas. We're going to go rich mix overtake mode anyway. We're going to have DRS. So we'll see if we can maybe catch him. I don't think we're going to catch him, but we'll get close. Going to have to plan to maybe...
The gap to the car behind is 3.4 seconds.
Plan to maybe do it on the next time around. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're actually looking pretty good right here. I might go overtake mode. We might be able to get him rich mix. Inside. Nicely executed overtake there, Trev. That was actually really clean. We'll take it. We will take it. We've had a really clean race today. Nothing crazy. Looks like he's trying to maybe think about doing something here, but nah. But nah, fam. I'm gonna see if we go overtake mode with rich mix. Is he gonna be able to catch us with his DRS? Looks like we're gonna be safe. So that's good. All right. I mean, kind of feels like we're gonna be fairly stuck here without anything miraculous happening. There's no way we're gonna catch up to Seb up there. So I'm thinking let's just you know, play goalie here. We're just gonna play some defense. We're gonna save up our fuel and ERS for when we need it. I mean, we have so much extra fuel, we might as well just... I'm just gonna burn it. I'm leaving it on rich. We'll see if we can blow the engine up for fun. I actually really don't want to do that, but we're gonna do a science experiment today. We can check our engine temps for right now. We'll keep an eye on it. So it looks like, want to make sure we stay on the track here. Dude, it's so tough to mess with the whatever this thing is called. Looks like we're at about 120 degrees Celsius engine temps, so We'll see if we can pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Our engineers back in the paddock are probably like, what in the world is this kid doing? Why are we completely annihilating the engine like this? We're up to 124 degrees. We've got 3 laps to go. Ooh, came in a little hot there. Got her up to 125. She's starting to turn a bit of a lighter shade of green here. We're not going to catch Verstappen. He's 6.4 seconds ahead of us. Albon's 1.7 behind us, and with this rich mix, I don't think he's gonna be catching us either. Dude, I'm gonna feel so stupid if we end up actually blowing this engine and blowing the race, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. Looks like the engine's not gonna keep going only up though. We've dropped back down to 125. So shout out to our engineers. You know, keeping us cool, all those aerodynamics to be able to cool the engine and everything. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Last lap of the race here. We're still on it, baby. We've got about an extra 0.47 laps of fuel left. Let's take a look at our temps here. Get around this corner. 124 degrees. So yeah, I mean it hung in there. You know, we're obviously doing extra wear on the engine. Maybe it's not necessarily going to completely blow up on us, but we definitely put it through the paces. I mean, that's got to be some pretty valuable, like, insight and intel.
Our head is 7.0 seconds.
Yeah, we aren't catching them, but that's got to be some pretty valuable intel for our engineers. They can kind of figure out how hard this car can be pushed. We're also lucky that it is kind of an overcast day, so it's not like it's not like the car and track surface and stuff like that are too hot. Ooh. Let's be careful here, Trev. Okay. He didn't get us. Holy cow. P4, baby, let's go. Pretty exciting. I mean, honestly, kind of a boring race, even. I don't know. It was interesting. You know, we had a decent start. We got very lucky with the Mercedes tech issues, because both of those ended up well behind us. I don't know where... Curious where Hamilton ended up. Bottas is the only one that didn't finish the race. Nick ended up in 17th place, which is pretty good. Lewis was down in 11th. That was a rough day for him. He started in 12th on the grid and then moved up to 11th. That is just not good at all. He's outside of the points. That's not something you see every day. Charles up top, Sebastian, and then Max Verstappen. We actually had the second fastest lap time of the race. Charles had the best at 1 minute 23, which is half a second faster than us, but we were in second place there, so that's something to be kind of excited about. Obviously, very close finish there with Albon. Oh my goodness, dude, that was insane. All right, cool. So good race. I mean, really, it was a fun one. We did well, and I guess we can't complain.
Really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
It was kind of an easy one.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
I'm going to say with this aero package, let's give a shout to our aero team.
That was a close finish. How are things between the two of you?
Competition's pushing us, mainly me, because he's outdoing me.
Right.
Pretty
Well,
much
that's everything.
every chance he gets, but we were able to steal one off from there. So yeah, overall, I mean, it would have been more exciting. You know, honestly, I think if we would have started a little bit farther back, it would have been a more exciting race. We would have had a lot more passing through those straights and stuff. We kind of got in our own little bubble early on, and it just kind of ended up staying that way. So that's not the worst thing in the world. We had the runoff. Score more points to the team directly above you in the vehicle performance comparison. We did not do that today, which is interesting. All right. So we got some payouts. Got a total of $4.2 million now. We're going to be able to afford either one of those upgrades that we were looking at earlier. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about that. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Just drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.